Chloe and Stephen.
I think we're looking in the room right now, Ron. We'll go with Stephen first.
Thank you.
Hey, Christy, I'm wondering, you're obviously expecting a big rush of fans this season. Just broadly, what do you think like the home court advantage could be like for you this year? I mean, that has to have a tremendous impact. Just what are you expecting? What kind of like tangible impact do you think that will have?
Yeah, I told the players when we were huddled up at the end, it's going to be a great environment. I mean, it's been a long time since we've had this many people who are supposed to show up for the game tonight, so which is so exciting. But I think it just prepares us. Like I think these kind of environments prepare us for where we're trying to go, and that's what I left them with today.
Ron, I think we got Chloe in the room. She's all good, so I think if you want to turn it back over to Zoom, you're more than welcome to.
All right, thank you. We are going to, I'm sorry, 1 second. We are going to start with Mike Vopel and then Cassandra. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Both for Aliyah and Caitlin, you guys talked on media day, and I'm sure after the first game about the developing chemistry. Can you both kind of put that into perspective, what that's like to develop chemistry between a post player and a point guard, the way that you guys are doing right now?
Yeah, just to start, I think it helps just being able to continue to play each and every day and get better together. A lot of it can be just start off with great communication. I think that's the best way to do it so that you understand what each other likes to do, how we like the passes, where each other's going to be, especially on, let's say Caitlin hits the post where she's relocating to and just stuff like that. I think it just continues to grow each and every day, but we talk about it a lot.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the biggest thing is just the more and more we play together, the better it will get. And I think that goes across the board for our entire team. The more times we get on the court competing with one another, the better. You can only do so much in practice, but once you get to have real experience in a game, that's why these 2 preseason games have been very important for us. And then obviously starting the season next week, I just think, as we go game from game, it'll only improve.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. We'll turn next to Cassandra. Cassandra, you'll be followed by Dylan. Cassandra.
Hey, Christy, this is for you. What is your approach going into tonight's game in terms of playing minutes? Are you looking to get the starters a lot of time together, end of bench players, kind of time with Caitlin and Aliyah, or something completely different?
No, that's going to look to play several different lineups. We want to see some different players, different positions. I think that's one of our strengths is we've got players that can play the 1, 2, 3, the 2, 3, 4. Just want to take a look at all that to see what, how that helps us and advantage for us. Again, that's what we talked about right before we left was just, where we are tonight. This is still an exhibition game, regardless of the fact, it's going to be packed and it's going to be exciting. We've got to make sure that we leave after that 40 minutes getting better in the areas that we need to get better in.
All right, thanks. We'll turn to Dylan. Dylan, you're going to be followed by Christos.
Hey everyone, for Caitlin, I know this weekend the docu-series Full Court Press is coming out. You said at the draft that you were an executive producer on the series. So just curious how excited you are for that to come out, what the experience being an executive producer was, and for Aliyah too, have you seen it, and are you also excited what are you excited about when that comes out?
Yeah, I'm very excited. And obviously, it gets to air on ABC, so there will be a wide audience that gets to watch it. And I think the thing that I love about it the most, I think it showcases a lot of things that the normal fan doesn't get to see, whether it's, what we do in our daily life outside of basketball. Obviously, fans really think they know us just from what they see on the court for, a couple hours, multiple times a week. So I think that's the best thing about it. It kind of goes more into your why of like why you play basketball and what it means to you, and then everything else that goes into that. Obviously, as a student athlete, it follows the 3 of us as we're in college. Obviously, it's different now as a pro, but there's so many other commitments that you have to make as you go through college. But yeah, I'm just excited for everybody to see, and the premiere was fun, and it was cool to have them there and some of my other teammates and enjoy that experience with them.
Yeah, I was able to go to the premiere, and honestly, I enjoyed it. I'm excited for the rest of it to come out. But I think what's super important about this is that they get to tell their stories. You get to see more about their background, about their family, about, just like Caitlin said, why they play basketball, what's their why. And so it's really special that we get to get a little insight deeper for them.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, and best of luck this season.
All right, thanks. We'll go to Christos. Christos, you're going to be followed by Kent. Christos.
Hello, ladies. Hope you're doing well. Christos Sportal.gr. Question for both Caitlin and Aliyah. This season, the Fever have become one of the hottest teams in the WNBA. A lot of interest about the team from the fans. What does it mean to you? And is it kind of a responsibility to inspire younger players, younger ages, and younger kids to watch WNBA or play in the WNBA in the future?
I think just us being the people that we are, the players that we are, that comes with the territory. Being in a position like this, you want to be able to inspire the younger generation, whether that's boys or girls, because you want them to be able to dream big. And so it's really nice that the Fever has this much energy, that the WNBA, the league as a whole, has this much energy coming around with fans just continuing to follow their favorite player from college into the league, because this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to inspire so that everything around us can continue to grow.
I agree with Leah.
All right, thanks. We're going to Kent. Kent, you're going to be followed by Courtney.
Hi, Kent Youngwood from the Minneapolis Star Tribune. I had a question for Caitlin and kind of a question for everybody in relation. I was wondering how, I mean, now that this is new, kind of playing through all this interest and fanfare, but have you found is the key to being an effective player, being able to concentrate on what you're doing as a player amid all this hoopla? And for the others, the arrival of Caitlin and the increased interest, I was wondering, how do you as a team maintain focus?
Honestly, like for me, I feel like I have pretty good experience in the noise and the pressure and whatever it is. Like there's kind of been that over the course of my career throughout Iowa. So coming here, I don't think it's like that big of an adjustment for me. I mean, my main focus just remains on the court and, what I need to do to prepare every night. I'm still trying to learn like how we go about things. And, obviously this is new for me. This is only my second WNBA game. So, I mean, I don't think there's any way to get distracted. I think I'm just grateful for, obviously the support, the excitement. And I think, this is what the league and the players in this league have deserved for a really long time. So I think it's just something you embrace and you enjoy and you navigate it that way. But I don't think it's anything that you feel overwhelmed by any means. So I think just embrace it, and sure, maybe it'll be different or it'll be super loud or whatever it is. But more than anything, I think it's just an exciting opportunity. So just embrace it and go about it like that more than feeling overwhelmed.
I agree with that. Having Caitlin here is just great for this franchise, for the people of Indiana, just because of how much eyes that she draws. But just how she said, I mean, it's just something that you embrace. You enjoy this moment. I mean, just having fans, having everyone come, everyone just excited to watch you play. I mean, Caitlin has continued to open the doors for a lot of people just because of the attention that she draws. And so, I mean, it's just really great.
All right, thanks. We'll go next to Courtney, and then Jordan, and then Willie. Courtney, Jordan, Willie.
You don't want your answer.
This is Courtney from the Real Deal podcast. This question is for Caitlin and Aliyah. What have you guys learned about each other over the last couple of months you guys been together with training camp and heading into the season?
Well, this is off the court, but I watched that premiere and I know she can dance in the circle. So
No, do not tell anybody that, and don't tell Edub that, because no, I don't dance. I won't dance. I can't dance. So, I don't know. I think the thing about Aliyah is just like she like knows basketball so well. Like her IQ is very high, and I think as a point guard, like that's just so nice to be able to play with. Like you don't have to, tell her where to go every time. Like she just has a really great feel for the game, and that's not something you can really like always, tell unless you're getting to play with somebody. So, I think that's what I appreciate the most. And I think obviously like she's still like sky's the limit for her. Like I still think that she's just going to get better and better every single time she takes the course. So for me, like that's just exciting to watch.
And I feel like I can say the exact same thing about Caitlin. I mean, being able to play with her, I feel like in college, you saw everything that she can be able to do, but to be on the same team, it's been really nice just being able to understand how she plays. I mean, she's a fantastic shooter, but I think what stands out too is her ability to pass the ball. I mean, Caitlin can lead you. She can lead you to wherever you need to go. She knows where the right pass has to be, and she also just snipes it. I mean, it's really hard for defenders because she draws so much attention. I mean, she does snipe it. Do you see that? Come off a stagger, it's going up and it's going in. Hopefully. Girl, it is.
All right, we'll turn to Jordan. Jordan, you're going to be followed by Willie, and then Michael Lee. Jordan.
Hey, ladies. Hope you all are doing well today. My question is for both Aliyah and Caitlin. Just talk about what training camp has been like and just some of the improvements you're wanting to make as the season goes on.
It's been so much fun. It has been. I think we've done a great job. It has been fun. Thank you. Thank you. It's been fun. I think Coach Christie has just done a great job emphasizing what's going to be important for us this year. Being able to play that Dallas game and see where we need to continue to improve and what we need to work on. It's been great. I mean, it's definitely been intense because you know that this is a hard league. I mean, we play teams every other day and we just have to be ready. And so I think she's just done a great job preparing us for each and every game so far.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like having these two preseason games when they are, we played one early, but then we got to kind of go back and work on some stuff, and then we get to come back tonight and, go out there and try to play again and hopefully get a little bit better and then go back and work on some more stuff. So I feel like they're all spaced out really great, but, when we've been back at practice, like it's been training camp, like we've been working hard, we've been competing. So I think that's been fun. I think that's the best way for us to learn too and get to play with each other is, just go out there and compete every single day, play hard, and that's exactly what we've been doing.
All right, thanks. Go to Willie. Willie, you're followed by Michael Lee. Willie.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good morning and good afternoon, ladies. Willie Ramirez in Las Vegas. Caitlin, at your introductory press conference, if I'm not mistaken, you made mention how the one area you knew you were going to be working on was defense, and you'd hope at times that your offense would sort of overshadow that and make up for it. I'm wondering about Lexi Hull and what you sort of picked up from her, how you bonded with her. She's known as a defensive specialist. 2 years ago, she was a defensive player of the year at Athletes Unlimited. Just what you got from her and how you bonded with her.
Yeah, I think Lex is somebody on our team that will literally do anything that the coaches ask. She's just such an unselfish player. But I think the biggest thing about her on defense is like she's willing to take any challenge, no matter who it is, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, really anybody on the court, she's willing to guard them. But also like she's just always active. Her hands are out, her feet are moving, she's in passing lanes. And that's something that, not a lot of people always want to do, but that's something Lex always embraces. She never shies away from that moment. So it's been fun to watch, but also like she's just a great teammate and a great person. So we're definitely lucky to have her on our team.
All right, thanks. We'll go to Michael Lee. Michael, you'll be followed by Christina. Michael. All right, Michael Lee, we're going to skip. We're going to go to Christina. Christina, go ahead.
Hey, ladies. Thanks for being here. My question is for Caitlin. Has there been anything that has exceeded your expectations within your transition from college to the WNBA?
I don't know. That's hard. I think for the most part, it's kind of what I expected. I mean, I guess at the pace that like we put stuff in, like in college, you have like a month and a half to like officially have practice before your first game. So like you're going like slowly, only putting like one thing in at a day. So I think just like at the pace, like you got to learn. Like you better know it the first time coach says it because we don't have time to go back to it, and we're not going to go back to it. So I guess just that, like the pace of, how things are installed and what you have to know. But that makes sense for you only have like a week and a half to prepare for your first game. So that's kind of is what it is. And I think when you're at this level as a pro, like you just got to understand that and be ready to move at a faster pace. And especially as a point guard, like those are just things you have to know to help out everybody else too.
All right, thanks. Try once again, Michael, if the audio issues have been solved. Michael? All right, the answer is no. We're going to...
Or Michael. Shout out, Michael.
All right, we're going to go to Lucas and then Summer. Lucas and Summer.
Hi, so I have a question for Caitlin and for Aliyah. What's your go-to music to get pumped? And how much of an input, this is especially for Caitlin, do you plan to have as a locker room DJ?
I don't listen to music before games, so I can't answer.
I listen to gospel music. It just keeps my mind calm and me at peace before we get out there.
I like silence.
All right, we're going to go to Summer.
This one's for Caitlin. I just first want to say congratulations on everything that you've accomplished. I know that you're very busy, but I'm just curious, is there something else that you like to do that comes very close to your love for the game?
I like warm chocolate chip cookies. So I guess that, making those. Oh, I'm tired. Well, when my mom would come to my games at Iowa, like she would always bring like a dessert or something for my teammates and the coaching staff. So we'll have to keep that going. So when all right, Ann Clark, if you're hearing this, bring the desserts
Cookies,
to
mom cookies.
May 16th versus New York. You heard it.
All right, we're going
Thank
to turn
you.
to Chico and then Sean. Chico.
Hi, my question is for Caitlin. You played Angel Reese in AAU championship game ways back. I think you were on the Iowa Attack and she was on Team Takeover. I'm just wondering if you remember anything about that matchup and what maybe stood out about her back then that might still reign true today.
Oh gosh, that feels like forever ago, but the thing like that really stands out is the offensive rebounds. Like she did the exact same thing that she did to us when we were in college too. Like she was just such a great offensive rebounder. Her entire team was. That's what Team Takeover, I believe. They were really good. They ended up beating us, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's the thing I remember is the offensive rebounding. She's always just had a knack for that, and it's not always something that you can teach. I think she just has a really good eye for the ball off the rim and like can go get it, is aggressive, wants it. And that's just something that she's always had in her game.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Sean.
Hello, Sean Schultz, WNBA Swish. Questions for Caitlin. First of all, how are you? And secondly, what has surprised you most as far as getting to know your new teammates or just training camp in general that you didn't expect?
Honestly, like nothing's like unexpected. Like I feel like it's everything that I really expected. Like everybody has just been so kind and welcoming, and I don't know, like I think the culture here is just really special. Like everybody just really wants the best for one another. They have each other's backs, and you're in training camp and people are vying for spots, but like it doesn't like it feels that way in the competitive aspect, but at the same time the way everybody supports each other and wants the best for each other, it doesn't feel like that. And I mean, this is my first training camp, so you don't always know really what to expect. But for me, like that just makes it that much easier as a rookie coming in. So that's just something that I'm really grateful for, honestly.
And you're doing good?
I'm great. Yep.